good. Hi, Aaron. How are you? Alright, I didn't finish. Well, oh well. Why is this so loud? Marty wants to know if you are gonna be streaming and what tonight. I'll probably be doing Arc later tonight. Turn this down just a little. She says, "Cool, we will be there." Yay! Yeah, I like got more plans for my base, and I want to really like focus in on. Then she told me that I smell. Oh my god. But then I want to focus in on breeding some of my tames so that they can like. I want to like set up my guard for my area so I don't have to keep running around defending my base area. If that makes sense. Like on one hand, I like having some of the stuff running around my base just because then I like have easy hunting, but also it's just easier to not have to worry about it. Alright, let's see. We were still working on finishing up inking this page, but we also started the third page with a imaginary beer, which turned into this weird, super crazy thing. So more prompts are more than welcome, but until I get the prompts, I will be working on inking because I'm very behind. I haven't had time to like ink off stream like I usually do, between traveling and not feeling well. Well, I mean, I've been mostly okay, but like I traveled and then that always makes me feel sick for a while. And then it's just been a lot of stuff going on. And hey, if she told you that you smell, did she like say how you smelled? Because sometimes saying that someone smells is actually a good thing. Because sometimes people smell really good. What was I inking last? Oh right, the pickle. We were inking the pickle. Move this around a little bit. Hey Lucy, how are you? See, I was working on the pickle last, so we'll start back there. Let me see. I need to erase some of this pencil stuff so I can see what needs more shadowing and what doesn't. I'm good. What about you? I'm alright. I'm doing okay. I'm glad to be having another normal week. The past week was a little crazy, but I'm happy to be having another like chill normal week now. Hey Marty! Is Marty in lurk mode? I'm assuming so because of the time of day, but I could always be wrong. Yes? Okay, cool. Alright, let's see what we can do about this pickle. Sorry, I'm checking one thing really quick. What is this? Ah, okay, cool. Why does it always do that? Okay, anyway. Alright, so we're working on the pickle. The pickle? Pickle. If at any point it gets to be too blurry or something, just let me know and I'll see what I can do to adjust it. I can always zoom in a little, but it usually gets a little weird if I zoom in too much, so we'll see how it goes. I need a little bit more through here. Just a little. Lucy, if you want to add a prompt, let me know. If you're not sure how it works, I can explain it to you, or you can use the command, shit, what was the command? I think it's command art. Oh my gosh, my avatar is freaking out again. I think it's, let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's /art, yeah, or it's !art. It'll also post on its own from here. But yeah, so I can either explain it to you verbally, or if you want, you can use the command. Whatever you prefer. I might need to grab my other thing for this. Had a good day of yoga today. Oh my gosh, today's yoga was really nice, but I was not expecting it to be, like, it was kind of intense. Like, it focused a lot on the hips and on, like, your lower back. The yoga class I went to today. And, like, that was fine and all, but then, shit, what was it? Yeah, no, so the yoga, it focused on the hips, and it focused on the lower back, and it ended up being, like, really, like, tiring. Like, you could, like, feel how tired your lower back and hips were by the time we were done. Ah! Keyboard, work better. Yeah, it was nice. I kind of wish we did it outside, but can't really take a TV outside because we follow a YouTube yogi instructor person. What have you been up to, Lucy? I haven't seen you in a while. I like had lunch like on my way home right before this, and like it's all hitting my stomach now. I'm just like, ugh. Tum-tum so full. Is this a good zoom, or should I zoom out? Or zoom in, for that matter? Do y'all have a preference? It is good? Okay. I'm still, every now and then I pause and I look at these pages and how crazy and random they are, and I just imagine like coloring them, and I'm just like, this is crazy. Like like, how would you color this? There's not like, it's not like you could do like a single color palette or anything. Like, it would just, it's gonna be so random. I love it. Ooh, now that's an idea. I could always like turn this into like a coloring book thing at some point. So many ideas. Sometimes I wish I didn't have as much of a life outside of my house, because then I could just focus more on this and streaming, and, you know, it wouldn't entirely make me a recluse, but, you know, like, cause like, technically I wouldn't be a recluse because I'd be on stream with you guys, right? Like, that's still interacting with people. I just would be in my house drawing all of the time. I feel like that counts against me being a recluse. Why does my avatar keep doing that? I don't understand. I'm not bending that far. Maybe I need to, like, hold on. Let me see here. I might need to adjust where my camera is actually sitting. I might need to, like... now it's just gonna go fucking nuts. Let's try... There we go. Let's see if that works better. I also need to, like, fix her teeth. I need to find the old... Why is her teeth... Huh, her teeth aren't showing up the way it should. Oh well. I'll fix it later. There we go. Maybe that'll make it less freaky. I, like, tilted my camera down a lot further than it usually is. Stop focusing on my pen. Oh my gosh. I wish I could set the focus of my phone camera so it's like... Because what happens is it keeps trying to focus on the pen rather than this. It's really annoying. I probably should just get a secondary actual camera, like webcam, instead of using my phone. But that costs more money, and it was cheaper to get the stand that held my phone. But I thought we did. I also need to update, well, when I say I need to update my throne, I need to, like, finish updating my throne. If you go to my wish list, you can see just how much of a crazy book nerd I am. Like, I think there's 200 books on there, and I still have more to add. Granted, like, half of them I've read. I just want them for my personal library so I can read them again and again and again. But I, like, need to go and, like, figure out where I left off and finish it up. It's like window shopping. I love it because, like, it basically makes it so that I have a list where, like, sure, y'all can, like, give me stuff. I'd be more than happy. I'd be so thrilled. I'd be like, yes, thank you. I love you. But, like, it gives me a list for myself so that when, like, family members are like, hey, what do you want for Christmas? Or what do you want for your birthday? I can just, like, pull it up and I'm like, here's the list. Like, do that. It makes it so simple. Because half of that stuff, like, if you ask me in person, like, oh, what do you want for something, I'll be like, I don't know. But then I have that list that I'm just constantly adding stuff to. So I'm like, something from here. Because at some point in time, I wanted this. And yes. Ugh, I don't think my tummy liked what I had for lunch, which is unfortunate because normally it's not upset by it. Speaking of, I probably should have grabbed my vitamin. Oh well. At some point here, I need to get back to taking my vitamin. I stopped taking it because every now and then it makes me like nauseous. Probably should message my doctor about it and be like, hey, so what should I do? Maybe I can take it like every other day or something. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have to start carrying it around with me to take when I take my ADHD med, because it basically, I need to take it with food. Or like after I've had something to eat. I hope y'all like listening to me yap about random ass stuff, because shoot. Y'all get like free thought journal here, basically. Like I'm just saying the random shit that comes into my brain at the time. Come on, refocus. Thank you. Oh, that reminds me, actually. That's why I'm here. Yay! Yays! I need to make more signage, like not signage necessarily, but like sticky notes, because I was given new, what's the word? New tasks, I guess would be the word, from my therapist to like try and practice. Did you know that you can like train your brain to tell time? Like apparently she went to this like workshop or whatever of this guy who does whatever in psychology, and like he doesn't use a watch or a clock. Like he never checks a watch, he never checks the time on his phone. I assume he has at least one clock in his house, but like he doesn't use alarms because he's trained his body to just know what time it is within what was it she said? She said that he can tell the time within 5 minutes at any point of time in the day, which is crazy to me. Like, it's so crazy. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Like, he doesn't use alarms or anything. Like, he can go to bed, figure out, okay, I need to wake up in like 8 hours from now. That'll be such and such a clock. And then he just wakes up. Like, his body just is trained to just naturally wake up after a certain amount of times. Like, as soon as, like, as long as he, like, focuses, like, okay, I need to wake up at such and such time from now, his body will wake up. And he could just, like, figure out time. That seems like brain power that I would better use trying to ignore what time it is. I like it. But, so I'm supposed to be doing this task to, like, help me perceive time better, because one of the things I struggle with is, executive dysfunction when it comes to, like, thinking that like these little cleaning tasks or just little tasks around the house are going to take me like hours, when really they take me like 15 minutes, right? And so I'm supposed to be doing this little task thing to like guess, whenever I'm doing something specific anyway, I'm supposed to like guess, okay, how much time do I think this is going to take? And then I'm supposed to set a timer, go do the task, and then stop the timer when I'm done, so I can start like training myself to know exactly how much time I took on something. Right? And apparently it's like really helpful for people with executive dysfunction when it comes to like our sense of time passing. And it can help us with our anxiety too, because a lot of us get like paralyzed from being like, oh, I have an appointment at 1, which means I can't do anything until that appointment at 1 because I might forget or be late or, you know, whatever. Which is totally something I struggle with. Like, not the being late part, but, like, if I have an appointment, I don't want to do anything until after that appointment, because I'm worried I'm going to, like, forget or end up being late or whatever. So she's like, next time, do this and this. So that was one of the things, and then I'm trying to remember what the other thing was. I wrote it down in my phone, but I can't look at it right now because I'm using my phone as the camera. It was the time thing, and shoot, I don't remember what it was. I might be able to still check on. Let me see. It was the time thing. Oh, the basket thing. Is it remembering things without using your phone? I mean, that's just something I feel like most ADHDers struggle with that. Hell, I feel like most people struggle with that. No, it was a thing for when I'm cleaning. Like, part of the problem I have when I'm trying to like clean up my house and stuff is that I'll either get too fixated on like one item or one room, or I'll like go to take something from one room to the next room and then I get distracted and start focusing on the next room instead of finishing the first room or whatever. So I end up just like going all over the place and stuff gets done, but not necessarily what I originally was trying to get done, right? So she wants me to make a special basket, and it's only for items where like I already know where they belong. Like it's stuff. It's basically a basket so that if I find something that doesn't belong in the room that I'm working in and I already know where it goes, instead of immediately taking it to that room where I might get distracted, I put it in the basket. And then when I decide I'm done for the day, I empty out the basket, because the basket, like everything, the only stuff that goes in the basket is stuff where I immediately know exactly where it goes. I don't have to think about it. I can just go take it to wherever it's supposed to be. It's the why not basket. Oopsies. What do you mean a why not? That doesn't even make sense to me. A why not basket. What the hell is a why not basket? Because like, typically what I'll do if I don't know where something goes or it's overwhelming me, I'll just shove it in a box, and then I end up with like a bunch of boxes full of just random junk everywhere. And she's like, no, this basket is strictly for the stuff that you know where it goes. That way, like, I'm not constantly trying to figure out where I put shit. I'm going to this room. Why not take these things with me to that room? Oh, yeah. Okay, so that works. Yeah, that would work. So that's like part of the point, yeah. I wouldn't say that's exactly how it's supposed to work, but pretty similar. But I'm supposed to like go buy or find a basket and like make it pretty and stuff, because I love my therapist. If I ever for some reason don't end up having to see her anymore, I'm 100% gonna be like, can we be friends now, like outside? Like, can we just be friends? Because she's amazing. She really is. But like, she knows me so well. She's like, all right, get this basket and decorate it, because we all know that's gonna give you a dopamine rush. Like, she just straight up was like, it's gonna make you happy if you decorate it, so go decorate it. I was like, okay. Freaking love her. Like, you can tell she really like pays attention to people. And it was really funny when I saw her last also, like, she pulled out she has like a clipboard, right, with like different things on it. Turns out a lot of her patients, me being one of them, have sticky notes where she's like written down little like memos on these sticky notes of things that like she wants to make sure she doesn't forget, or like she wants to remember for later. Like I was talking to her about the new like water mix I drink now for my pots, for my pots. And she has other patients with pots as well that are like going through similar issues. And so she like, I was telling her about it, she was like, hold up. And that's when she pulled out all these sticky notes. And she's like, she's like, let me find your sticky note. And I was like, wait, what? And she explained, and she found my sticky note. And so then she like wrote down the mixture I'm using for my pots, so she can end up sharing it with other patients that are having the same issue. And I just love it, because she just like, everyone has a little sticky note with little notes that she can like share. And I'm like, I fucking love it. Like, it's just great. I don't know. She makes me happy. She's such a wholesome human. I'm like, we need more humans like you in the world, please. And she also just like really takes the time to connect with you in general. Like, I don't know. She makes it where you have like a legitimate conversation. It's not just you feeling awkward and being like, well, this is how I feel and this is what happened and this is why, blah, blah, blah. Like she does some of that, sure, where she like digs to see what the issues are, but she also has like a straight up like conversation with you to try and relate with you. Like she tells me about her kids. She tells me about all these other things going on in her life, or if there's like a similar experience that she's also dealt with or going through, she'll be like, oh yeah, this is like such and such when me and my husband did blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my God, like, I just like that she actually takes the time to try and relate to you. If I ever have to get a new therapist, I will legit probably cry because it is so hard to find decent therapists. Like, she's my 5th. Hold on, let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think she's like she's either my 5th or 6th therapist. And out of those 6, I would say 2 of them were good. Or, well, 2 of them were, her and like 1 other were really, really good. 1 was like mid, and the rest were absolute terrible. So like, have you tried not hunting your therapist for sport? I don't hunt them. That's rude. No, I don't do that. But like, I cannot emphasize enough to people that are like uncertain about, you know, having a therapist or uncertain about having therapy. If you don't like the one that you first are with, like give it like 2-3 appointments. If you're not feeling a vibe, get a new one. Like seriously, like don't stick it out with one that you don't feel like you connect with or that you feel is like, you know, brushing you off or whatever. Like don't let therapists gaslight you. Don't let them brush you off. You know, don't let them make you feel worse, you know? Definitely like ask around people you trust too. Like don't just, I don't know. There's so many ways therapy can go wrong, but when it goes well, it's really, really good. I'd also say stay away, unless you yourself are highly religious, stay away from the religious ones. Because that can like, if you're not religious yourself in like the same religion and such as them, it can really fuck things up. I had to deal with that when I was younger. It was not good. What the fuck song is this? I really need to go through this playlist and like make my own playlist based on some of the songs to hear, because some of these I do not like. There we go. Nah. Why is that? Okay. I feel like one of these days I'm gonna do this co-op thing in the Let's Chat category. One day. Just one day. Just to see what happens. That was a heavy sigh. Hey, you want a Cheshire cat? Wait, is that as a prompt? Or is that just something you want? Hey, kitters. I think that was a heavy sigh because I like forgot to breathe for a second. As a prompt? Okay, a Cheshire cat. I'm writing it down on my little list. Alright, Cheshire. I think I'm gonna try and do this one from memory. We'll see what happens. Alright, so let me move from this page over to our new one. We have our imaginary beer. So it has like a unicorn horn and a chimera tail thing. Someone told me I should add stars to it, but I'm not sure how to add stars. Like, I mean, other than like cartoon stars, but like, unless I start coloring it, you're not really gonna be able to see where I put stars. If I do like, just like shiny bits. So we'll see. As for Cheshire Cat, I'm gonna try and start like drawing these kind of closer together. How do trying to do this. Thinking like a big tail. I'm gonna try and do this like curled up thing. How are you doing, Kitter Cat? Good, I'm 3D designing a print to make. Ooh, what are you planning to print? What are you designing? Oopsies. I wants to know. I'm making a thing for my kid to hang their baseball shit up in the dugout so it's not laying on the ground getting stuff. Oh wait, I think I saw you put that on Facebook. It was really cute. It was like this like baseball diamond looking thing. I'm trying to make this a fluffy kitty cat because I like floof. I like that floofies. We're gonna try and make this floofy. Yeah, I'm designing my own so I have rights to sell them. Hell yeah! Oh wait, so was that like a pre-made one or something? That you originally played with? Yeah, it was a redesign. Nice. Yeah, go for it. That's awesome. I really wish we had a 3D printer. We just don't really have anywhere to set it up that it wouldn't get like messed up, I feel like. I don't know. I have people asking for them, so that's why I'm making them, but I'm also making a square version. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I super look forward to seeing what you end up designing, like what your finished product ends up being, because it sounds super cool. Okay, I know this foot probably looks weird, but I want to see the toe beans. So it's gonna look a little funky, but I want toe beans. I still want to get a little dragon fidget thing from you, by the way. I saw you make them. They were super cute. I want some. I need a Kitter Cat dragon fidget so that I can just, when I fidget with it, I can be like, oh, Kitter Cat. Forever think about the Kitter Cat while fidgeting. You've been making so much shit, yeah? See, that's the other reason why I haven't, like, pushed to get one, because I feel like once I have that capability unlocked, I'm just gonna end up making so much more junk in my house that I just don't need it. You know? Like, I'm trying to clean out the junk in my house, my home. I don't need more. But at the same time, like, what I really want it for is because if I can manage to find, I don't know that I'd be able to make it myself. I might have to purchase it from someone. But if I can find a way to make, the 3D canvas things that I want, it would lower the price of some of my larger pieces by so much. It would make it so much more affordable for people. I just don't know that it's... I don't know how doable it is, really. Also, let's be real, if we get one, my partner is going to get so fucking caught up in it, I might not even be able to get to use it. My partner's just going to be like, oh, I want to do this, and this, and this. Then again, he could fucking use a hobby, so maybe we should. Be like, hey, do this. Big old fat cute cat. This cat is like bent all kind of too many ways. Like technically its other paw would be like up here. It's, oh well, cats are liquid. Fuck it. Oops, that is not... Brain skipped. Brain was like, oh, this thing feels like the eraser. No, not the eraser. Trying to get an idea. There we go. The show I was watching last night, I was watching Criminal Minds last night, And they did me so dirty. I thought one of the main characters had died only for, like, because they do the whole cliffhanger thing, right? Thought a main character died. I was like, oh, cool, progression. Progression of the story. Main character dead. Nope. Not dead. I mean, yay, not dead, but also, like, did me dirty. Made me think he died. And I was just like, oh, no. And then, nope. He all good. I was like, oh, well, alrighty, I guess. Alright, hold on. This ear tuft is not working for me. Let me fix it. I'm struggling with the ear tufts today, apparently. There. And then because, okay, hold on. This is, something about this is bothering me a lot. Let me see. Okay, I made a little too poofy, I think, is what the problem was. Also, I think this foot might actually be over too far. It's part of the problem. Gonna figure this out. Dang it. Music is not. Oh, it's from Minecraft. Yeah, no, I'm good. For a moment. There we go. That's a little bit better. We'll figure out shading and whatnot on this later. My pencil's getting low. Do we want straight teeth or like sharp pointy teeth? You want pointy teeth, Cheshire? You want sharp? Okay. I was gonna say pointy teeth or like rawr. I don't know. The eyes are not doing it for me. That's a little better. Good, chilling with the dogs and smoking. Hope you've been well. I'm doing all right. I'm glad to be having a normal week where I can stream and stuff again. Give your dog some little snoot boops for me, okay? Okay, so I think we finished our Cheshire Cat. Just kind of blocking out shadowing at this point. I hope it is Cheshire crazy enough for you. You like it? Good. So anyone else is more than welcome to add a prompt. As I mentioned before, if I'm not given a prompt, I will work on inking the prior page. So far, we only have 2 on this new page that we started. So that picture is my favorite so far. Oh, that's a tough one. I really do like our dapper crab over here. And I like our armadillos, but that's because I'm a bit of a sucker for more realistic things. But I like the creativity of like our super salad, and I'm excited to do the seal. And it's hard to choose a favorite. Like, I'm really excited for later on. Like, so when we get, let's see, we're starting page 3. So I think when we get to like page 5-ish, I'm thinking, like when page 5 is finished, I think that's when I'm gonna start looking into like maybe turning some of these into stickers or something. But I'll probably like put that up to a poll in my Discord, maybe. And or just do the ones that I like the most from like those pages. I won't be able to do anything obviously that's like copyrighted, so I can't do any of the Pokemon. I know a lot of people get away with doing that, but I'm just I've had to deal with this on like a business level, and I'm not going there. But like I'm excited to like do more with the random things, if that makes sense. Like I definitely want to like do what I can to like scan these in and stuff so I can like actually have it as a book that maybe I can like put into a coloring book or something. Though honestly, if I do that, I will probably add a page where I like type out all of the names and prompts and stuff, because my handwriting in this book has been such trash. For whatever reason, the page I guess it's because it's like the first page, right? Like the first page of the book or whatever, like they used a different type of paper, and so my pens reacted differently to it at the beginning, and so my handwriting is absolute shit. And I want to fix that. So if I make it a book, I'm definitely going to be typing that out instead of it just being my handwritten stuff. Because I feel like it would be fun to have this as like a random coloring book. I don't know if anyone else would find it fun, but I would find it fun. I'd have to look up to see what the average page for a coloring book is, though, because I don't think anyone else would be interested in a 300-page coloring book. Like, that would be ginormous and hella expensive. So I'm thinking, like, I'm definitely gonna have to break it up when it comes to, like, doing stuff with it. Like, if I wanted to go that route. I just need to see what the average page count is for a coloring book. And then with all the stuff going on right now in the States, like when it comes to like importing and tariffs and shit, like that's a whole nother thing I'd have to think of later on down the road. Cause like, oh my gosh, I'm working with a friend right now. They literally just published their book. They were supposed to get the actual physical copies of the book to sell like this month. And then because of all the tariffs and everything going on, it got delayed to like June. And that's just the first, like that's just like the first or second delay. Like they might end up getting delayed even farther. They just don't know. Because it's just been crazy with all the crap happening. But I'm gonna do my best and not get into that on stream. Then again, maybe I should, like, fuck it. Rawr. Rawr, let me be rawr. Rawr. See, I want this to be a dark shadow, but I don't want the shadow to go very far. So we'll do that. Yeah, that's looking alright. Like the dinosaurs? What? The dinosaur? The dinosaurs? The dinosaurs? Rawr. From Jurassic Park. The dinosaurs. Rawr. Rawr. I love that fucking meme. TikTok, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Oof. Alright, give me 1 second. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Where'd my music go? Oh, there it is. It was in the middle of changing songs. Right, I was working on the pickle. I don't remember what I was talking about before I had to go, so. But either way. Let me pull this up to make sure that it's... Okay. It's hard for me to tell sometimes if it's actually staying... See, to me that looks blurry. Why is it blurry? It's not blurry? Okay. It must just be my screen for some reason. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh well. You should make a RAR thing? A RAR thing. Oh, a redeem? Oh, I can do that. I can actually do that now. Hold on. Wrong button. Channel points. Bloop. Add. Apparently I don't know how to spell vicious. How do you spell vicious? No, not viscous. How do you spell vicious? Does anyone know how to spell vicious? Vicious? Is that vicious? Okay, I think that's vicious. I think that's how you spell vicious. Spell correct is not telling me that it's wrong. So, crap, I forgot. How much are my other redeems? I don't remember. No. I'll probably do it as like a 250. Okay. Nope, wrong button. Make it a 250 like the uwoos. Like uwoos. Y'all got some free uwoos. Eventually I need to make like some custom pictures for these because they'd be cute. Alright, so now there's a roar. A rar. Rar. Alright. For those that want it. I'm always down for more. Like, if y'all have things y'all wish are like 90s brain rot, it's go. I mean, like, if y'all want, like, if y'all ever like have suggestions for redeems or things that y'all would like to have as redeems, like, just tell me because I'm more than happy to add more of them. I used to have a bunch more, but I had to get rid of a bunch because they like changed some of the alert stuff and I gotta refigure out the sound alert stuff. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I have 6 right now. Yeah. Seven. I have 6 right now, and then usually during video games I have 8. But like there's 2 of them that are reserved only for video game time. So yeah, y'all are more than welcome to like suggest things if y'all want certain stuff. How is this looking right now? Okay. I feel like instead of a pickle, this thing is looking kind of like a weird dried up raisin of some sort. Oh well. So be it. '90s brain rot. Yeah, I know I read that already, but like I'm thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? I bet if I took the time to like look up some of our favorite stuff from back in like '90s and 2000s stuff, I could probably come up with a lot of random stuff, a lot of random shit. Okay, I gotta do the shadowing on the face a little different. also want head pat redeem back. Oh, right. Hold on. Let me write that down so I don't forget. I have to like go look it up. And like, cause when I redid everything, I have to go find where it was. Cause the head bat, I had to like import it from a different website. Yeah, I need to go look that one back up because I have to go find it again. It came from a specific website. Like, basically, I just have to find the GIF again. I can't remember if it was, like, its own thing. I'll have to look into it. Thank you for reminding me, though. It's on my to-do list now. I might also add in like a spray bottle kind of emote thingy. I feel like that would be kind of cool. Or a bonk. Would y'all rather have a spray bottle or a bonk? Oops, I actually made that way too dark. My bad. Please. Spray bottle? Okay. Let me write that down too. Because that I can probably make myself. It would be more of like, just like a little icon that shows up. It wouldn't really be moving, I don't think. But I might be able to figure it out. If I was in Steam, it would need to be a bonk. Oh, if I was in Stream, it would need to be a bonk. Wait, what? Is that more of like you get bonks, I get spray bottles? Is that what you mean? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like I probably would react more to a spray bottle than I would a bonk. Like if you bonk me on the head, I'm just like, eh. But if you spray bottle me, I'm just gonna be like, no! Don't do it! Take it away! Don't spray me! Just another general reminder that if anyone wants to give a prompt, they are more than welcome to. Erwin has given us our first one of the day. We have a Cheshire kitty cat. Just a little reminder. Because I don't know why, but I haven't seen my little art thing going off like it's supposed to. I'm going to turn it off and turn it back on again. I don't know why it's not. Actually, yeah, none of my things have been working. Why are none of them working? I swear to goodness, if I find out that this is like a thing where they like... If they like changed stuff to being like paid for only, I'm gonna lose my shit. Name. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Shout out, Tyson, da, 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 da. Sure. Oh, okay, that I need to set up later, but that's something else anyway. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out why some of my stuff's not doing what it's supposed to. Like, none of my little thingies are working for some reason. Okay, that's still attached. That's good. Ah, crap. Yeah, I was gonna say, Streamlabs is still here. Streamlabs, why aren't you doing your job? I don't understand. Because I feel like it was doing this last time too. Let me see if I can get it to work. Hold on. Oh, whoa. Okay, so that worked. Maybe turning it on and off again worked then. I don't know. We'll see what happens, I guess. Anyway. Sorry, that was a distraction and a half. I can tell I've used this pin a lot because like certain I keep having to turn it in my hand because certain sides keep like not working. I've like probably like bent the well, no, the nib looks pretty okay, but I've probably put too much pressure on one side or the other. That's usually what happens. Like half the time, like I would say very rarely do I actually run out of ink in my pens. Instead, I usually just like destroy the nibs to where they just don't work anymore. I'm apparently very heavy-handed when it comes to drawing and stuff, which I never really realized, but apparently that is the case. What was that? What? What's the about? How do you even the trying to make that noise when you're reading it, like it's so hard. It's one of those things that, like, if you're just naturally making a sound, it's one thing, but when you try to, like, do it in general, it's, like, it doesn't come out right. Oh, I heard a door open and close outside. Hey, Rory, you are saying you are heavy-handed when grabbing a smooth... Yo, really? Come on now. Then again, one could like argue that that's not technically smooth. Like, there's ridges and stuff. You laughing at me, Rory? You yapping? Oh yes, but tell us all about all of the ridges you feel on the pen. You're rude. there's this one. Actually, this one's 2, and then this one's like 1, and you can count that one as 1 and 2. Like, y'all are ridiculous. All right, let me see how I want to do this. Y'all crazy. I'm surprised, what was it? What was their name again? I'm surprised Times Fair isn't here. I hope they're having a good Monday. I still need to finish sending out all those like notes to people, letting them know that I changed my name. I got like halfway through and then just sort of forgot. I should probably write that on my to-do list. There we go. Oh, now Streamlabs is working. I see you. I see you working now. At least it's working. Okay, so I think our pickle is done. So next, I can either work on the nachos or the birthday bowl, our tap dancing taco, the fallacious porpoise, our loaded potato, happy moose, raging raccoon, or what's that? I don't remember the adjective that went with the capybara. The judging? What was it? It was something. Was it judging? I feel like it was judging. Where'd it go? The prideful capybara. I mean, if I did the nachos and just kind of worked my way up, that might work better. Let's see here. Gosh, I really need to find a different phrase to get stuck on. I always say, let's see here. Ugh. It sounds so weird to me. Let's see here. Erase some of these pencil marks so they don't get in my way of shading. I remember once when I was in in art school, we were told how you can't mix, or well, how you're not supposed to mix graphite and charcoal together. And we had this one student that was like, "Hold my beer," and we all very quickly learned why you can't like you can't put charcoal and graphite together. And it's because graphite makes a very slippery surface, and so charcoal won't hold on to it. But, like, it made me very aware of just how, like, different mediums will block other mediums. Like, I can ink over top of graphite, sure. But then once I erase the graphite, like, I end up almost having to ink again. Not always, but sometimes. Alright, so with these nachos, we have the cheese, jalapenos, the ground beef, onions. So let's see. I should probably do all of the pieces that I think are ground beef first, because they'll be the darkest. It's weird when you have to like think about it in shades of gray. We are not talking about that book. I hate that book. I haven't even, to be fair, I have not read the book. But I hate what it did to that community. So, meh. Alright, so we are going to start with all the pieces that are technically ground beef pieces. Or even just meat pieces. I think ground beef because that's what I put on my nachos. We got some Mario going. Ow. Okay, I gotta move this a little bit. I apparently made it a little too low, and so now I'm hitting it with my pen, which is a problem. This is Mario, right? Nope, this is Animal Crossing. I lied. played Animal Crossing in so long. I feel like maybe I should like pull it up on my Switch at some point and just restart. But then I think about having to restart and I'm just like, no. Like certain games, like on one hand I'm like, yeah, let's restart, do a new game, and I'm just like, never mind. Because they take so long. So long. Sorry, I got slightly distracted by a thing on my nail. It was getting in the way. I need to paint my nails soon. I haven't done that in a hot minute. It's so funny when I like come like on the way home. I listen like whenever I'm in my car, I have the music going. But like it's just such a crazy shift to this lo-fi stuff. Like I was listening to EDM on the way home, so such a different vibe to this lo-fi video game stuff. I love how this song from Animal Crossing has, like, its title is a time of day. It's like 2 p.m. Like, that's the title. I'm just like, does that mean that this song just plays in the background whenever it turns to be 2 o'clock in the afternoon on your game? Like, now I want to open up the game and check it. Like, is that what this is? Is that what that means? Now I got Secret of Mana. I started that game forever ago. I never finished it though. It was really cool though. Nice little chill game. Erwin, are you still on Ark? Or are you playing something else now? Playing Fallout? Cool. I haven't played Fallout in so long. I kind of want to. Like, I'm curious about the story. Like, kind of like when I played before, I've only ever played the MMO Fallout with like friends, but I kind of want to like go play Fallout just like for the story, you know, because the stories are always kind of cool. What is this? Off to bed from over the garden wall. Okay. Oh, that's what I'm hearing. I think someone's doing laundry downstairs. I'll have to go check later. Because now that I think about it, I think I need to do my own laundry. I'm very steeped in the lore, but I never played 76. It was cool. It was interesting on account that I need other people to play, and most of the time people don't want to play. I mean, I don't know that I would say you have to have people to play on 76. Like, you can go through the story version of it on your own. The only part really that like really needs multiple people, I would say, would be like the world events. And the world events usually like people kind of just like whoever's on just shows up. Cause like the story you still have to do like by yourself. Like you can have friends help you, but you have to go through the story on your own anyway. Or at least that was how, like that was my experience. I mostly stopped playing multiplayer games though, just because like I have such like limited time that I can play, and usually that's when I'm on stream. So, all right, let's see. Let's start with these jalapenos. I'm gonna look up jalapeno slices again because I think they get darker in the middle because like wet. Jalapeno. Nope, I lied. They get lighter in the middle. Oh, right, because the seeds and stuff. Okay. So I almost did that backwards. Good thing I looked. Okay. But, like, are those actually... Yeah, those are actually, like, holes, typically. Okay. Just doing a base shade of sorts. What time is it? It's 3. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Ugh. I think it like slowly sinks. I probably need to tighten up the hinge. Around the edges, because it's a jalapeno. also need to go double check that I've exported all of my Twitch VODs to YouTube last. I might have. Let me make sure before they get deleted. I think they're all on there. I'll find out when we are done. Also, if anyone's gonna happen to be at MomoCon this year, later next month, I plan on going, so I'm gonna be volunteering. But I'll be going so we can be like, hey. But I don't know if anyone else I know is going other than the people I'm volunteering with. Okay, so see, we did the beefs, we did the jalapenos. Now we're gonna do the little onions, which don't really get much. Just a little bit of shadow. Okay, do we want our cheese to be colored or the chips to be colored? Probably the chips. And then just do a little bit on the cheese, if I had to guess. Trying to think of how best to make this stand out. The cheese. Well, so I was thinking I could do like a base. I could do like a base coloring on the chips, and then the cheese I could make it so it's more flowy, I guess. Or I could leave the chips white for the most part, and then just do the cheese. Could color the cheese. It could be like white tortilla chips, flour tortilla chips. If I did that, then probably want to like flow. Yeah, I can make this work. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. No biggie. Or shall I say? Because obviously some areas will be more shadowed than others anyway. little bit. Okay, then we got a little bit more cheese. Hey Sped, look at them cute little corgi head pats. How you doing? Hmm? Okay, got a little bit more cheese to figure out, and then I can do just basic shading on the nachos. I just realized if these are see-through, then we should have a line here. We should have a line going here. There we go. Okay, and just finish this up. we would have, let's see, down here would be a little bit darker. This would be a lot darker just because of the shadowing of what's in front of it. And around it. And in here would be quite darker. Okay, and I think our cheese is done. So now I just need to do some very basic shading on the nachos themselves. Which I'll pull out my very fine shader because we don't need a lot. I don't even know if y'all can see that. I don't think y'all can. I can see it, but I don't think it's dark enough for you guys. Bring this down a little bit, or better yet, let me see here. That, if I zoom in, I'll be able to see it. Hold on, gotta tighten this up. There you go, now y'all can see what I'm talking about. It's like not a lot, just a little bit to give it some general dimension. See, the hard part when I actually do get around to like trying to put this all into digital is like finding a way to scan this so that it's nice and flat is going to be a pain because of how it's in the book, and I don't particularly want to take the book apart. I mean, I could, but I don't really want to. I kind of like it being just one giant book. Almost done with the notches. Almost. And then I might move on to... Wait, I said I was going to start moving my way from bottom up. So we'll move on to the birthday bowl next. Again, if anyone would like to add a prompt to our next page, feel free. Fod isn't scratching their itch right now. Aw. Gotta pick something different. Gotta try something new. Okay. Alright, nachos are completed. So now we move on to the birthday bowl. Why is this so like... Oh, that's why. Okay, I was like, what is happening here? Let's see. Move over here. There we go. Birthday bowl. Any idea what other game you might try? I got a mod for Slay the Spire. Gonna try that. Ooh. I haven't even looked at that game in forever. I can't remember the last time I looked at that game. Alright, let's see. I might have to look up. Well, no, hold on. Let me see here. So this probably should be shadowed. That should be shadowed. This starts in a shadow. Trying to figure out exactly where my shadows and such go. That would be shadowed. That would be shadowed. That would be shadowed. That would be shadowed. That obviously would be shadowed. This would be to make no, wait. A big part of it is a Siren's Call for the remake of Oblivion, but I'm not gonna fall for that. Ah, I see. Okay, I'm just gonna put some little marks here so I know where my shadows are going. I mean, all of that would be shadowed, but anyway. Right, yeah, yes. Okay, now I can erase that. Original idea. Okay. Oh wait, I still wanted that small one for the little poof on the hat. You get a poofy poof. Because it's like delicate, fluffy stuff. Okay, this sounds creepy to me. What is this? Oh, thank you. That is not... Sure. Okay. Is Oblivion one of those games that you would just get sucked into? Like, you wouldn't be able to stop for, like, who knows how long? Still looks blurry to me. Oh, well. It depends. I know most of the story, so if they added stuff, maybe, but not as long as the new one would. Ah, I see, I see. The song makes me think of a lot of the songs from Ruby. Kind of want to put that soundtrack on right now, but oh my god, if I do that, I'm gonna get stuck on it for like probably the rest of the week. And then y'all would have to deal with the unfortunate circumstance of me like humming and or singing it. So I will wait until later. Would you let the birthday bull come to your birthday party, Erwin? He just wants to have some cake. He just wants a little bit of cake. If he was good and it was outside, that's fair. Well, it's so hard to like draw when I'm on or do this when it's on the edge. There's nowhere for me to rest my hand. This one. Almost there. Almost there. Too bad Leon isn't here to see the coloring in of the bull that they prompted. Oh well, they can see it later, I guess. Okay, I think the bowl is pretty much done now. Oh wait, let me fill in its little eyes. Okay, now the bowl's done. It's cute. I like it. I like the little bowl. I think it's cute. Okay, so let's see. Next, I guess will be the moose. The moosey moosh. Yeah, I think we're gonna go now to the moose. Let's bring this down just a smidge, move this up so y'all can see better. Sorry, I keep hitting the table. Whoopsies. Alrighty, so with the moose, I'm gonna have to block out my shadows again. Let's get rid of some of this excess. I can always tell when I was pressing too hard with my pencil because it doesn't easily erase. Shaking the crap out of my table trying to erase these lines off. My goodness. Most part, the shading on this should be fairly self-explanatory. Do some that, and there's that. So like this is all gonna be kind of dark, that's gonna be dark. That's actually... That would end up being dark. This. I think how. Yeah. So that would be its own level. And that would be its own level. And that would be its own level. Basic shading on those and that, okay. And then this is just basically black. Okay. And that would all have its own, well, that would have its own dark. That would have its own dark. Doing the light source from that direction, it would be like that. That would all be dark as well. You could put this one on. These back antlers are gonna give me some trouble. Just like this would all be dark, this would be dark. This would have some of its own. See, no, that would make it where that would actually be the dark parts. Based on. Alright, hold on. Struggles. Alright, so if I did it that way, it'd be like that, and then this would actually be shaded. That would be double shaded, regular shade, regular shade. This would be shaded. This is gonna be shaded, this would be shaded. So the way they're coming up. So then this would not be shaded. This would be shaded. This would be shaded. That would be shaded. My goodness. Who would have thought antlers would be so freaking complicated? Alright. So first we would have through here. Just so I have a general idea of where things are going. Yeah, have some double shading happening there and there. Start with this. We're gonna start with the antlers just because antlers, and then all the fluff is gonna be even more complicated, so. What is this from? I like it. Ah, it's from Undertale. Cool. And then this would just have some basic stuff. This would have kind of like a dual shading. There we go. Okay, we're getting there. Little bit by little bit. What's everyone's dinner plans? I have to start thinking about dinner and stuff. Also, we have about 15 minutes left in the art stream, just as a heads up. Because, you know, speaking about dinner, I have to, like, go cook it and rest up for a video game stream later. As much as I would love to just do this until video game time, like, it's not a good idea. I should probably, you know, take a break, rest them eyeballs, get some food, all the good things. I have chicken in the crock pot, but we have to go to Stacy's softball game. Ooh, what are you gonna do with the chicken? Like, are y'all eating it before the game or after the game? And also, what do you plan to do with said chicken in crock pot? Don't know yet. Gonna eat after. Okay, that's fair. I feel like I should do that soon. Oh, that just reminded me. I meant to take out a pound of beef before. Oh well, I guess I'll do that tomorrow. Hey, Times Fair. I was wondering where you were. You made it in time just for like the last 15 minutes. I'm working on y'all happy moose. Yay, I love his bright smile and soulless eyes. I mean, I'm gonna color in his eyes at some point here. Wait. I'm doing this wrong. Let me think. Hold on. No. His temporary soulless eyes. How was your day? I know it's nighttime for you now, if I remember correctly. Your day has gone well. A lot of procrastinating. Hey, sometimes that's what you need, right? Like, sometimes you need to just procrastinate a little bit, take a little chill. Totally okay. That's tomorrow? Oh, your exam is tomorrow. Oh, I mean, do you think you know the material, like, without having to, like, hardcore it? Or are you more like a person who tends to cram it right before? Yeah, I'm either screwed or my brain finally uses more than 10% of its power. Yeah, that is such a real, like, feel, though. It's a German exam, so I only need to write a text. A long text. A really, really, really long text in 5 hours? Holy crap! I hope you know a lot of German. That is so much. Holy crap. I feel like I would get lucky just writing, like, a couple paragraphs of any language. Oh, you are German. My bad. I mean, as someone who is German, good luck, LOL. Then again, I only know like 2 words. Oh my god. All I know is that whenever I hear German, I get scared. Like, it sounds so terrifying. The 2 words, Vaderland? I don't know. Oh, okay. Fatherland? Oh, okay. Did I even say that right? Vaderland? Or is it like Vader? Vader? Is it Vader or Vader? Vader? Vaderland? Vaderland? Is that how you say it? Vaderland? I have no fucking clue. I've never once in my life taken a German course. I don't even think that was an option where I went to school. I remember there being Darth Vader. Okay, so Vaderland. Like, I only remember there being French, Latin, Spanish. I think that was all we had. Like, I think we only had those 3 as options. Was French, Latin, and Spanish. I don't remember any others being offered. My butt was like, oh, I'm gonna learn Spanish since, like, I can actually use that here in the States. You think I was able to learn it? No. God, me and languages, I'm so bad at it. So bad. Like, father? It's like father, but a more hard T, like Vater. Vater. Wait, so is the V like an F sound? Instead of V, it's a F. Vater. Instead of Vater. God, I'd have to be so, like, focused to be able to hear the difference. So it's Vater. Vaterland? Is it land or land? Like hard A or soft A? Vater? I'm over here like that. Giving myself a freaking lisp. Hard, all Germans are. Oh, so Vaterland? 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 No, all we talk. Vaterland. Vaterland. I don't know. I'm so bad. Alright, let me see here. So then this. Figure out how the shadows would go on here. German is hard. I mean, like I said, for me, all language is freaking difficult. Again, that goes there. That goes there. That maybe. These antlers are freaking difficult. Period slay girl? What? What does that even mean? Well, I'm gonna have to stop here soon. I don't wanna, because I'm like mid doing this, but I'm gonna have to. A little bit more noticeable. I'm like, no, I will keep making dots until the last possible minute. Rawr. I feel like this moose, because of its antlers, is gonna turn out to be like looking sort of like some kind of like cryptid creature. I feel like I went a little too hard on the details of the antler. Whoops. Oh well. Okay. So, thank you to everyone who came out today to the art stream. We will hopefully be having another one on... Oh, right, my calendar is on my phone. Let me pull it up on my computer. Let's see. Not that one. We will hopefully have another art stream on Wednesday. Either Wednesday or Thursday, actually. Possibly both, it depends. But either Wednesday or Thursday, I'll have another art stream. Later tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will have a video game stream. We will be playing Ark Survival Evolved with 28 different mods. Again, I have been making lots of progress on my base to show y'all. So much. And we'll probably be working on some tames because I need to get a little army together. But yeah, so thank you everyone who came out. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, highly recommend you do so. Yeah, so I will see y'all later.